واحد بيضله بيفكر كيف بده يطعم اولاده، وكيف بده يشرب اولاده، وكيف بده يأمنوا الحياة مع يعني لا يعيشوا لا ياكلوا ويشربوا، بس مش اكثر يعني. بنوزع اكل. انا الموارد في ناس اولاد حلال، فهمت علي كيف؟ بتتبرع يعني، فهمت علي كيف؟ مقتدرة يعني بتتبرع مبالغ، والناس في ناس مسؤولين بيروحوا بيشتروهم الأغراض، وفي رزق من عبد الناصر بيجي، وفي طبخ الناس اللي بتتبرع فيه بيطبخونه، وفي اللي بيوزعوا اليوم مثلا حلاوة وخبز وهيك شيء، وكل يوم بيوزعوا نهار زيتون، نهار حلاوة، نهار خبز، نهار زعتر وزيت زيتون. كل يوم بيوزعوا للعيال الفقيرة طبعا برمضان، يعني فيها أجر بس لا أكثر. العالم اليوم صارت تفكر كيف بدها تجيب رغيف الخبز بشكل دائم، يعني العالم كلياته ما في حدا مرتاح، ما في حدا مرتاح ماليا أبدا، ولا في حدا راتبه عم بكفيه أبدا يعني، ولا في حدا يعني معاشه عم بكفيه. أكيد بده يضل قلقان وفكره مشغول.
طبعا حزين، الواحد عنده في ما بيلاقي حاله بوطنه بيكون حزين طبعا.
The following recording is from Dr. Samira Dabbous, a psychology professor in LAU.
Stress is not just the mere fact of I'm stressed, but it does have many repercussions, especially for the poor, because there isn't a base. You have all the physiological consequences. You have, in general, a shallow breath. Automatically, the blood circulation is not proper, which means that not enough blood reaches the brain. When it comes to the secretion of hormones, you have a high level of cortisol. And again, it will affect other things in the body. When it comes to memory, I cannot think properly. Therefore, my memory, my problem solving, all the mental abilities are going to be affected. When you are poor, you cannot have proper food. And whether we like it or not, a proper diet stimulates the brain, provides better myelin, it enables the brain to function better. This is one big lump, which is very crucial, and people have the tendency to underestimate. Another thing that affects those people is that even if they go to school, the schools they attend are not really good quality, which does not stimulate their brain, their learning strategies. Once again, they are at a disadvantage. When it comes to their personal resources at home, they are basically nil. And there is nothing to compensate for everything is really bad. All in all, you do not have what it takes to develop your brain. As such, you are at a disadvantage. I work today, I get paid. If I don't work, I don't get paid. So you don't have consistency of income. This by itself increases the stress. In middle class and upper classes, no, you work, you get paid, whether it's enough or not. We're not considering Lebanon now, because nobody is really happy with whatever they are getting. But at least there is something solid, something you can rely on. This is not available for the poor. No, the thing is, everybody is under stress. If you want, the middle class are under a lot of stress because they don't want to get poor. They try to aim to get richer. So already they are stressed. They keep on comparing themselves to others. What do I want? What do I fear? Okay, to some extent, they are constantly under stress, but they try to cope with it and try their best. Even the upper classes, they might be stressed, but for different reason. The reasons may be basically out of the fatality, the nonsense of it all. Then what? And you have a lot of people who make the poor work, and they truly enslave them. They consider that you're not good for anything else, so I can do with you whatever I want. Mentally, they are frustrated. They know that they should not be treated like this, yet they have to, because they don't have a choice. So they amount to learned helplessness.
The following recording is from Dr. Rami Al-Ali, a philosophy professor in LAU.
If you're starting out in poverty, then this means that the parents live in a condition where everything is relatively unstable. It means that a roof under your head is not a certainty. You don't know that you're going to be able to eat from day to day. In a way, you have no time, and you don't have time because you find yourself in a world that doesn't guarantee things for you. So this is a point that this philosopher Emmanuel Levinas makes. He argues that because our freedom is conditioned on being able to sustain ourselves. We're needy beings. We need to eat, we need to drink, we need to breathe. So because we need to sustain ourselves, and we sustain ourselves from something that is other than ourselves, namely the world gives us stuff, right? So, fruits grow on trees, but the problem is that the world is also arbitrary. One day fruits grow on trees, and the next day the trees are gone because there's been a drought, and now there's no more fruit. So to protect ourselves against this element, what we do is we need to build ourselves a home within this element, right? And when we do, we kind of make time for ourselves, because now we can protect ourselves from the element. This gives us room to contemplate it, but also to use it and store the energies that it gives us. So, if you have a home, you could take the fruits from the trees and put them in your house, or you can refrigerate them, or you can store them in some way or other.
In order to lower chronic stress responses and create stability for the poor, I call on LAU economics and political science students to sign a petition to commit for advocating for unemployment benefits in the Arab world. Sign the petition, and the job it is to simply be poor.wordpress.com.